This is the Capricorn annual tarot reading for 2026. If you found this reading, trust that you were guided here for a reason. This is a timeless, intuitive reading offering guidance for the year ahead. Take what resonates and trust your inner knowing. Okay, let's go through shuffling some of the cards and see what wants to come out. The first 4 cards will be from January to April. Just a general reminder that this annual reading, it will not predict every detail. This is just guidance as a general. This is about the themes, the energy, and the direction. And this is where your intuition will shine. I do channel messages from time to time. Oops. So if I do feel like I have a message to give you, then of course I will deliver it. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Thank you all for being here. And if you wouldn't mind, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Please help this channel push out to the algorithm on YouTube. I would be really, really appreciative of that. Thank you so much indeed. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's hope it's going to bring prosperity, fun, life, love, laughter, all the amazing positiveness that we need. And I will also finish off the reading with a Crystal Angels card. I think you've guessed by now I do like my crystal cards. There we go. So we have 12 cards. So we're going to start off with the top 4. So the first card for January, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is about fast-moving action. It's about travel news. It's about being hasty. It's about speed, progression, movement, action, rushing, excitement times, travel, freedom, holiday romances, taking off, gaining momentum, ahead thinking on your feet, and sudden action. So what have you got going on in January? Do you have something that you're planning to do, or travel somewhere, or visit someone, or do you think you might do a last minute deal somewhere? Because let's face it, the weather here in the UK is not the best, is it? So I wouldn't blame you if you wanted somewhere warmer. But that's January. Let's move on to February. February, we have the Empress. This is card number 3. Again, although it's a female, please just go by the energy and not by the gender. So this is all about pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, and art. So if you're not wanting to get pregnant, I would suggest please be very careful. I need to go into any more detail than that. But like I say, pregnancy and fertility, obviously we know what happens there. However, this also could be the birthing of something new, like a project, a job, a career change, a hobby. You might decide to start something new, whether that's training, education, learning to drive. It could be anything like that. Okay, so we now have for March the Magician. This is card number 1. This is about creativity, action, power, manifestation, skill, magic, work, self-employment, a smooth talker, having the gift of the gab, willpower, directing your will, creative visualization, and it flipped with my hand then. Manifesting your desires. So what do you want to do by March? What are you wanting to do or wanting to achieve or manifest? Please let me know. April, card number 2. Oh, so we're definitely following suit here because it's the next number in the pack. So this is the High Priestess. Again, do not get caught up on gender. This is purely about the energy. So the High Priestess is about mystery and intuition. It's about inner knowing. It's about self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom and knowledge, things yet to be revealed, and spirit guides. So are you looking to pursue your spiritual self more? Are you looking to actually broaden your mind and, your abilities? I certainly am. That's something I'm looking to pursue. Let me know. And I am a Capricorn. So the next one we have then is the Knight of Pentacles for May. Now, this is all about your routines and what you do and whether you want to change them up or keep them the same or, having something like structure. It's about being patient, practical, loyal, responsible, persistent, protective, defensive, conservative, stubborn, ambitious, hardworking, profit, finishing what you started. So, what is this all about then? Please tell me. Because, to have something that you've got to be responsible for and persistent for generally means that it's some form of routine or something that you've got to keep in the forefront of your mind. We move on to June, and this is all about love. Now, although it's the Two of Cups, it doesn't always necessarily mean it has to be about lovers, as in a couple. It can actually be the love for something. It can be the love of a career, a hobby. It's about having stability and partnership. It could be becoming a business partner with someone. It does say on here compatibility, being happy, it's a couple, potential soulmates, relationships, harmony, balance, equality, attraction, connection, proposals, engagements, and marriage. Now, there could be a business proposal here if you're not looking for someone, or if you're already happy, settled with somebody, then it could be like a business proposal that you're putting together, like a business plan. Okay, so we move on to July and we've got poverty. So it looks like there's a bit of a dip in energy here in the month of July. And this is about temporary financial hardships and negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold and financial loss. It's also about recession and feeling the world is against you and adversity and struggle. Now, what I would say on this could be about just highlighting where you've come from and where you're going. So there is a brand new start here. Maybe if you are starting a business, sometimes things don't always go to plan. Sometimes things take a bit longer to take off, than what you were hoping for or expecting. So maybe it is a case of just, perseverance and just staying positive and riding through the waves. Okay, so now August. What we have here, okay, is we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is about returning to one's roots. It's about children or childhood memories, like nostalgia, past influences, yearning, homesickness, reunions, playfulness, youthfulness, innocence, creativity, kindness, goodwill, and simplicity. So maybe it's having that childlike about you, that energy about having the imagination and just letting yourself be and being free, than having to conform and be within the rules of everything that we've got to do these days. And I think when you have that childlike energy, it actually makes you open and it makes you more susceptible and open to having new ideas about things. So we move on then to September, and this is about your security. It's about the King of Pentacles. Again, don't get caught up on the gender. It's all about the energy. So it's about having a mature, grounded, successful, wealthy business person in your life. It's about bettering yourself. It's about not being a risk taker. It's about empire, thriving, high status, stability, security, and enterprising and being a provider. So again, when you're riding the waves, if you're pursuing a business venture or starting something new, it's about having something that's going to ground you and that you're aligned to. Okay, October. So with October, we have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords can be that you're at a crossroads in life. It's about stalemate. It's about truce. It's about sitting on the fence. It's about difficult decisions, painful choices, stressful decisions. It's about opposition, facing your fears, being torn between two relationships, or divided loyalty. Sometimes there may be two things going on at the same time. It could be family related, or it could be one with your partner and one with your family, and both want you to be, present in both situations, and you can't be in two places at the same time. So sometimes it could be about having to make a decision about where do you feel is best for you. And I would say go with your gut feeling. If your gut is telling you to be with your family, be with your family. If it's vice versa, then please follow that. Never go by what someone is telling you, go by what you're feeling. That will always be your best answer and decision. The same with anything else. If you're sitting on the fence, you're not sure which way to go, just go with your gut. Your gut will be your brain, your second brain. That will tell you the way to go. Trust it. It knows the way. November, we have moving on. So with this now, we do have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of cups here. And it can be about abandonment. It can be about abandoning plans or changing of plans, walking away, letting go, traveling, escapism, reaching the limit, self-analysis, self-discovery, and introspection. It's about looking deeper and withdrawal and disappointment. So sometimes it might mean that you have to draw a line under things and just move on, change plan, change of direction, change of career, change of education, change of friends, your circle group, because at the end of the day, the people that you're around with most, the main 5 people are the ones that influence you the most and the ones that you're going to shape to be like. And if they don't stretch you, then I think it's time to move on and change your circle of friends. Then we end the year of 2026 in December with the 2 of Pentacles, and it's all about balance. With this, it's also about trying to find the balance. It's about being resourceful. It's about the ups and downs in life, being adaptable, flexible, and juggling life, juggling money, balancing the books, and transferring money, profit and loss. So, what I would say with this, as you end 2026, I would strongly look at everything and reflect and look at the pros and cons and everything and realize, right, what do I need to do now? Where do I need to go with this? And if it's business related, are you on projected growth? Are you achieving what you set yourself out to be? And then see what will happen from there. But I hope this will give you a little insight, a guidance for the year ahead. Let me know how things pan out. I would love to hear from you. Please like, subscribe to this channel. Let me know where you're watching from and give me an update on how things go. On that note, guys, thank you, Capricorns, for being here. Have a wonderful new year. Have a fantastic Christmas and a great birthday as well. All the best. Take care. Stay blessed.